Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat? The Saints did add a free agent. If I were going to say there was one surprise coming out of the draft, and honestly, free agency that preceded the draft, it's that the Saints didn't add help at safety. And now, today, the Saints have added defensive back Will Harris on a one-year deal, and this kind of connects the dots. So a little bit of a Cliff's Notes here on Harris. Harris is 28 years old. He's a former third-round pick of the Lions back in 2019. He played his first 5 seasons in Detroit. He's played at both safety and corner. His most productive year was 2 years ago in 2021 when he started 17 times. But in his career, he's played in 81 games and started 40 times. So you have a young veteran, again, 28 years old, who's been in the league, who's started 40 times, played in 81 games, can play both corner and safety, and maybe most importantly, played in roughly 65% of Detroit's special teams snaps this past year. So you have a defensive back that's versatile that can also play special teams. So whenever the Saints decided to cut Marcus Maye, I have no problem with cutting Marcus Maye. I think we all roundly agree on that. They signed Maye to a 3-year, $22.5 million deal, and in 2 years, Marcus Maye played in 17 games. So he basically missed an entire season in New Orleans. And last year, they brought in Johnathan Abram from the Raiders and drafted Jordan Howden from Minnesota. And with Maye out, those two guys played really well. Now remember, Johnathan Abram is a former first-round pick. You probably remember him when he played at Mississippi State. He was a former first-round pick. He's 27 years old, so he's still a young veteran. And last year started 3 games for you in the absence of Marcus Maye. Howden was a 5th-round pick. He's going to turn 24 in about a week or so. And he played in 16 games last year and started 7 times. So between Abram and Howden, they started all the games that Maye missed last year. So if you're the Saints, you go, all right, Marcus Maye, goodbye. We really like Johnathan Abram and Jordan Howden and their upside. Great. I love that. I love it. You hit on a free agent last year and a 5th-round draft pick. Love it. And you've got Tyrann Mathieu, who's getting up in age, but you're still short a number. Like, all 3 of those guys were on the team last year with Marcus Maye. Well, Marcus Maye's gone. You're down a number. You're down a body. And so you either have to sign a free agent safety or draft another body there, and they hadn't done it up to this point. So adding Will Harris makes a lot of sense. Maybe Will Harris comes in and competes with Howden and with Abram to see who's going to win a starting job. Or maybe he makes the team as, like, even if he doesn't win the starting job, you're talking about a guy that is exactly what you want in a defensive back, and it's versatility. Because not only has he played safety, he can also play corner. Remember, you got 53 roster spots, and on a game day, everyone that's active plays. The only player on the game day roster that may not play is your backup quarterback. And a lot of times the backup quarterback is a holder. So generally, everybody that's active plays. So you're going to play special teams, and if someone gets hurt, you're filling in. Maybe at corner, maybe at safety. So you want a versatile guy like that. So even if he doesn't win the starting job, because he can do so much, that makes him more appealing. And it's why I love fall camp or training camp battles. I know the roster battles bores a lot of people. It's like, wake me up when the season gets here. I get it, and I don't blame you for that. But you see this all the time in the NFL. Why it is so important, roster spots 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Why those spots matter so much, because look at the Marcus Maye situation. That's a case in point. This is a guy you paid a ton of money to, and because of a variety of things, injury, suspension, he essentially misses an entire season. And last year, the free agent you signed and the 5th-round pick that you brought were able to fill in, and now you feel like you're good because you had those camp battles and you found the guys you like. It's similar in Like, look at Rashid Shaheed, undrafted free agent, comes to camp. You realize, man, this guy's got incredible speed, game-breaking ability. He wins a roster spot. Now look at how good you feel about it. Like, you would have never thought that with this Division II guy coming as an undrafted free agent. That's why it's always fascinating to look at those battles. So I think that's going to be a fun camp battle to watch. Safety for the New Orleans Saints to see, do Johnathan Abram, Jordan Howden, like, did they continue to hold that down along with Tyron? Does someone like Will Harris maybe win a starting job over the other guys? Or maybe does someone come off the radar that we're not even expecting right now? But the adding Will Harris connects the dots, because best case, he's awesome and wins a starting job. Most likely case is he makes the team and he's a versatile piece that also plays for special teams on you, plays on special teams for you. And then, like, worst case is he gets cut. But if he gets cut, it's because you had someone that outplayed him in camp. So one worth keeping an eye on. And I know we're all going to be watching the offensive line in camp, and now obviously quarterback as well, to see if Spencer Rattler wins the backup job. But as a sneaky, interesting camp battle, what happens at safety is fascinating, because Tyron keeps getting older. You've got a couple of young options here and some young veterans as well, to see how that's all going to work. So safety is one I'll definitely be keeping a close eye on when training camp rolls around. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.